I'm Samantha Hale, and I am a huge horror nerd. That's horror with an H. There's not a W in front of it. What are some of the first scary movies that you guys ever saw as kids? The Exorcist. Beetlejuice? Nightmare on Elm Street? The Shining, The Blob? I had no idea as a kid how much these films and the genre of horror would shape my entire life. For me, it started when I was just a little girl. My dad recorded an 8-hour marathon of a TV show from 1964 that he thought I might like. Well, I did. I loved it. It changed everything. I told Barbie to sit on a chainsaw because I found Morticia Addams. And then I found the Grand High Witch from The Witches. And then I found Winifred Sanderson from Hocus Pocus. And then I found Elvira from... If you don't know Elvira, then you don't even exist to me. And if you don't know that, you don't even exist to me. It's the best line from The Craft. This is going to be a long hour for you. And then I found out that my grandfather was an actor, and he was also on a television show from 1964 called Gilligan's Island. He was the skipper. But also, he was in a scary movie called The Giant Spider Invasion. And then I found out that my great-grandfather, Alan Hale Sr., was Errol Flynn's sidekick in the 1930s, and that one night he had a party at his house, and Bela Lugosi showed up early and punked my grandmother, waited until she was alone in a dark room, came up behind her and said, "I am Dracula." Scared the shit out of her. And then I turned 8. And I found out that my parents were getting divorced. I found out that my mom was moving me out of my home into a new house that happened to be across the street from where they filmed Poltergeist. I was just crushed that they didn't do it sooner. Oh my God, the Poltergeist house? That's fucking rad. Fucking divorce is awesome. Holy shit. So then once my mom moved out, my dad started to show me the real scary movies. He let me watch Stephen King's It. I had nightmares for the next 6 years. I was like, really, Dad? Coming from a broken home wasn't hard enough? You had to throw in a child-eating clown? When Georgie died, I thought that was my fault, too. I did not see the new It when it came out into theaters. I did not see it, because first, I'm a Tim Curry loyalist. Second, movie tickets are so expensive. I thought, you know what? If I want to see a painted man in a gutter, I'll go to West Hollywood at last call. Because money for us was very tight growing up. My dad really struggled paying bills. I was raised on top ramen and fear. But scary movies were our escape. It was what we did together. We watched all of them together, except for the one that was too real for him. Rent. Then when I was way older, like 9, he got me into all the 70s creature features. He let me watch movies like Jaws, Alien, Debbie Does Dallas. Okay, he didn't actually know about that one. I found a copy on beta. You guys remember what beta is? That's fantastic. I found it on beta under his mattress, and I did watch it. I will say this, it was not a horror film. But trust me, those girls saw some one-eyed monsters. That's huge dicks. That's what I'm... Then when I turned 10, my mom got in on the party. My mom decided, okay, yeah, all right, you can watch The Exorcist. She said, don't watch it until I get home. Make sure to wait for me. I said, okay. Put it on immediately. And I was such a brat. I was such a spoiled brat because I already seen so many scary movies that I thought, it's not even scary. Oh my God, it's pea soup. I'm so dumb. I couldn't appreciate how iconic that film was. Maybe it was because I'd already seen so many horrifying images over the years. Like my dad and his tidy not-so-whities with the elastic ripped, hanging down the side with the stain in the back. You know what did scare me? Having friends over. He didn't put on any pants, like he didn't. You think masturbating with a crucifix is uncomfortable? Try explaining to your friends that your dad gained a bunch of weight but was too cheap to buy a cane, so he just got around with a golf club. We would go to Jerry's Deli and he would plop it on the table, and whenever he needed a refill of his coffee to wash down his Newport Lights, he would just pick it up and wave it around at the waitress and yell, "Hey, Toots!" Jason Voorhees had a machete, Michael Myers had a kitchen knife, and Brian Hale had a fucking golf club. I didn't really know how much all of this affected me as an adult until the other day. I was having a real meltdown. I was just having a real moment, and I thought, you should put something on that'll calm you down. So I put on the John Wayne Gacy tapes. Who does that? White women, mostly. My mom had a slightly better idea of what you could show a child. She let me watch Xena, Warrior Princess. That was our thing, was Xena. She even took me to conventions. She flew me all the way to New York City so that I could see Lucy Lawless play Rizzo in Grease. And I'm still straight. I just like to whale watch and have a mild crush on Sarah Paulson. Who doesn't? It's Sarah Paulson. Hello. She's the supreme. Coven. Okay, let's talk about that show for a second. Let's talk about it. So many things have happened on that show over the years that it's too messed up even for me to watch sometimes. Like people being sent to asylums for being gay, witches being burned at the stake, people with physical disabilities being called freak shows, nuclear war. Okay, you all know what show I'm talking about, right? American History. American Horror Story doesn't sound so bad now. I think for me, the real horror story was I lived in a place called Simi Valley for 10 years. You're familiar. Here's the thing about Simi Valley. It's basically where bad cops go to retire and crazy conservatives go to die. It's just a lot of white people and their shitty kids. It's very Village of the Damned. I went back there the other day because that's where the Poltergeist house is. And I wanted a picture with the house. And I noticed the names of the streets that I actually took to get there. I took Easy Street, Nonchalant Drive, and Women Shouldn't Have the Right to Vote Lane. And the whole place is covered with those bus bench ads. You know the ones with the real estate agent's headshot? They were all over the place, and those make no sense to me. You're selling me a house. I don't give a shit what you look like. You know who should have a headshot? Gynecologist. Because if you're going down on me with a metal tongue and getting a copay, you better be pretty. So then I turned 13. And I got to see my first scary movie in a theater. It was Scream. I became a woman that day. I did. Sometimes the killer underneath the mask is hideous and disgusting, and sometimes it's Skeet Ulrich. Now, I don't know what kind of a name Skeet is, but I'm pretty sure when I saw how hot he is, that's what it did. Just the whole back row. And I convinced my dad to take me to see it 6 times. 6 times. He had no idea it was my own personal Debbie Does Dallas. But the first movie ever to truly mesmerize me was Halloween. The original Halloween. I'm a Michael Myers girl. That is my guy. The thing about Michael Myers is he's been killing people for decades. And he's still power walking like a motherfucker. Apparently evil never dies or gets